Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So we got this article here from the Daily Hodl. Ripple releases 2019 report on blockchain and crypto, and it says 75% of financial service providers are interested in digital assets. Let me explain. So 3/4 of the financial services providers polled in Ripple's new survey indicate that they are very to extremely interested in using digital assets. Conducted by a third party in August and September, the survey polled 1,053 respondents across 21 countries, all of whom are directly involved with payment services at their organization. According to Ripple's report on the data, so their companies include retail bankers, digital bankers, payment aggregators, and money transmitters. More than a third of those respondents said that they are in production in terms of implementing blockchain, and 27% say they're nearing actual implementation. So guys, what does this tell you? This is a report from Ripple themselves, and clearly they are surveying people who are, very specifically laser targeted in the space, directly involved with payment services at their organization. Retail bankers, digital bankers, payment aggregators, and money transmitters. So obviously Ripple knows their market demographic. And to me, what this looks like is they are really kind of getting the bigger picture of, out of the people that they don't have yet, out of the companies that are not their clients yet, they're trying to look at who these people are and how interested they are in blockchain and how interested they are in implementing blockchain and cryptocurrency technologies to conduct business in the future. And of those respondents, guys, more than a third said that they're in production and 27% said that they're nearing actual implementation. So although those numbers represent a minority, the results of the survey indicate financial service providers are almost uniformly interested in exploring blockchain's potential. So this, according to Ripple, not only do this year's respondents see greater market opportunities, the majority of them, 97%, are either implementing or evaluating blockchain technology to capture these opportunities. They also express a stronger understanding of blockchain strengths than last year's respondents. So guys, this is a sign. This is a sign of the times, a sign that cryptocurrency adoption is growing. Respondents see opportunity to double down in cross-border payments by both expanding existing services into new regions and introducing new services in existing regions. They perceive stronger demand in 3 of the top 4 cross-border payment services, those being digital payments for goods and services, mass disbursement, and remittances. Of the 3, remittances show the strongest jump in perceived demand, especially by respondents who are in or near production with blockchain technology for payments. So despite the increasing interest in the sector, about 35% of respondents say they're concerned about the difficulty of integrating blockchain with digital assets. Well, guys, let me give you some insight if Ripple has not given it to you already. RippleNet is interoperable, so they will likely be able to integrate whatever you need them to integrate. 28% think integration is too expensive. Well, guys, it comes at a cost. It's called the cost of doing business. And I know, I say that like, throwing millions of dollars around here and there is nothing. But here's the thing, if you want to succeed in the financial game, if you're a company, if you're a bank, or a remittance provider like Western Union or MoneyGram, you're going to have to fork it out at the front end in order to be able to save at the back end. Similar levels of survey participants say they're concerned with regulatory issues. 35% say regulations are too uncertain, and 32% believe they're too prohibitive. Well, maybe they are right now, but guys, that is going to change. These companies have to realize that. It is a minority, but it looks as if overwhelmingly companies are interested in this technology, and it's great that Ripple is publishing these findings. It really just goes to show you that where we've come a long way since 2017. I know it's not reflecting in the price as of today, but it's baby steps, right? Crawl, walk, run. The survey did not target Ripple customers. It did, however, weigh responses based on the total in and outflow of remittances at the country level in an effort to have a country mix that represented the addressable market for blockchain in payments. So really interesting information there, guys. I will link this in the description if you want to read further. I saw this from A&B Crypto. Ripple's ODL product expands to Australia via FlashFx platform. So one of the key topics that was addressed by Brad Garlinghouse at Swell during the conference was the commercialization of ODL. According to the CEO, ODL received positive consumer interest over the past 12 months. Okay, blah, blah, blah. We know about MoneyGram. But now, according to a recent report, Ripple's on-demand liquidity product has announced its expansion to Australia for global payments with the aforementioned payments platform FlashFx. So FlashFx has been one of the initial adopters of ODL, and they are the first organization to introduce the use of blockchain technology to facilitate cross-border payments in Australia. So here's a statement from Mr. Nicholas Steger, Chief Enabling Officer at FlashFx. So he states, "There is no doubt that Ripple's solution is the key to the future of cross-border payments, as it provides on-demand liquidity using a digital asset to reduce the reliance on pre-funding at the destination for FlashFx." So boom, guys, another country, Australia, using Ripple's ODL now to conduct cross-border payments. The current development further solidifies the development of Ripple's product, as over the course of the year, the implementation of ODL has been quite substantial. Earlier in June, Ripple also entered a strategic partnership with MoneyGram. That just talks about the MoneyGram partnership. But guys, now we're seeing it in Australia with FlashFx. I really think that Swell is a great conductor to start bringing out a lot of this news. I think that that's partially why Ripple has been hush-hush over the last year or so. You know, giving out a little bit of news, but not a lot. And I think that more is happening behind the scenes than we can even believe. Again, you know, it's not reflected in the price right now, but the more valuable XRP, the digital asset, becomes, the more it's utilized, the more demand there will be for XRP. I keep saying this, and the more demand means higher price. We will be, you and I, guys, will be the market makers selling XRP on the exchange to companies that will need to use XRP, not want to use XRP, but will need to use XRP in the future years. And so, guys, he's been in hibernation for a while, but yes, Bearable Guy has made another appearance, guys. So from here on out, this is a Bearable Guy video. For all the haters out there, this is your cue to turn off the video because I will be talking about the hibernating bear. Looks as if he's got one eye open now, though, not quite in hibernation, kind of mid slumber, I suppose. And guys, he posts this on Twitter, so this, the latest Bearable Guy riddle or clue, or even just a statement, I think, at this point. Nothing really to decode, although we're gonna get into this. So it's a picture of some cartoon owls. This little guy's dancing here, and he's got first prize trophy here. This looks like his family, mom, dad, and the siblings. And down here it says, just knowing chances still exist in this world for regular people to have a possibility of changing their lives because of XRP and Ripple's auspicious plans makes life bearable and fun. Keep your eye on the prize, and that is the letter I. So what could that mean? Well, guys, first, this is a snapshot from a very old cartoon. I love to SINGA. It's a Warner Brothers Looney Tunes thing from 1936. And so it's this family of owls. I'll read you the synopsis here. I just found this online. Here's the plot. A young owlet wants to sing jazz instead of indulging in his parents' more traditional and stodgy tastes. Or rather, I'll just synopsize it for you. So essentially, he goes out, he starts singing. His dad kicks him out of the house. He proves himself, and then his family finally takes him back in again, and they're happy that he has found his true potential doing something he loves. And then right at the end of the cartoon, he wins the trophy. And so I think Bearable Guy is using this as a bit of an analogy for us. We have to keep our eye on the prize, and I meaning you and I, because we're in this for ourselves, you know, by extension, maybe our families, but ultimately what we want to do is change our financial future. Is Bearable Guy likening us to this young owlet who wants to pursue his dreams, whereas friends and family may think he's crazy for what he believes? Sounds familiar, doesn't it? And guys, even though it's not looking like it right yet, we're moving in the right direction, right? At Ripple's Swell, we're hearing new announcements. We're seeing the ecosystem build. We're seeing more liquidity on the ledger. We're seeing more transactions. We're seeing corridors open. We're beginning to start to see more use cases for XRP. And we're starting to see more demand for that cryptocurrency asset. So we have to keep you and I, our eye on the prize. This is something that could change our lives for the better, guys. So I'd say keep hodling. The future is looking bright. Anyways, that's my interpretation of this new Bearable Guy post. Do you guys think I'm leaving anything out here? Did I miss something? Tell me in the comments, because I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.